Hello. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? All right, so welcome to our live stream for Friday, the 21st of April. We have something exciting today. Um, just had dinner and I'm ready for Sketch Club. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Muncho3. So today, Sketch Club is, as always, brought to you by Junior Art Lab or JR Art Lab. And if you would like to learn a little bit more about digital painting, graphic design, filmmaking, podcasting, recording, what else have I missed? Photography, script writing. Have a look at our website, www.jrartlab.com. Now, can everybody hear me okay? How's the volume on the audio? It seems to be good on the feedback, but what about the background music? Is that okay for you? Down or up a little bit? Well, you let me know if that gets a little bit too loud or a little bit too quiet. I know I like a little bit of music while I'm painting. So today's stream, we are going to be painting at request of a dear friend. Magical effects or magical elements. So we're going to have a look at a bunch of different things that I've collected. So I have them in our mural. I'm going to share you the link of the mural. Can view, copy link. Alright, so what you can do is you can head on over to this link, once I paste it in, of course, and you will be able to see the references from this Sketch Club and previous Sketch Clubs. If you were a little bit of a trickster, you could check out the link before we actually start the stream and find out probably what we're painting in advance. Yes, we use the same one each week, so you can use it again next week, was kind of my point there. Alright, so I hope you all had a good week. I hope you've got your stuff. I've got some coffee here. Now, I ran out of nice coffee, so I've made instant coffee, and it just reminded me that in Australia, okay, I live in Canada now, and the common coffee you have here is either espresso, or in the home we have like percolated coffee is what we call it in Australia, or drip coffee. But in Australia, most commonly at home, you have the dried granular instant coffee. And I have some that I've had for a long time since my mum and sister visited, because that's the normal coffee over there. So quite nice to have actual coffee made from beans. I don't even know how they make the dried granular stuff. It just completely dissolves. Maybe it's just coffee flavoring. I don't know. It's pretty bizarre, but it tastes quite different from espresso. Is also very normal in Australia, so espresso everywhere. But if you're making a quick one or the regular drinking one, I guess it changes over time. I think most people... I'm not an instant coffee fan, but it's good for camping. It is good for camping. But it does taste quite different. Like, it almost tastes browner. I don't know how that's possible, but to me it tastes more brown. Oh, by the way, if you get a little bit of noise here, We have some chickens in a little roosting. No, what do they call that? A brooder at the moment. In this room, and in the other art studio we have ducks roosting. No, ducks in a brooder. I have another creative project on the go, which is building our little homestead out here in the forest. Our little art homestead. Now, we hope one day we will have a guest house. So we call it Satori Art Homestead. And we hope that people will be able to come and guest stay with us, or we will have guest artists come and visit and do a weekend of painting. Get out of the city, get out into the country. Now, we have wildlife like you wouldn't believe here on our little slice of paradise. We have beavers, otters, deer, snakes, frogs. The frogs are all coming out at the moment. They're all really tiny. Fish, every kind of bird, blue jays. We had just the other week, I got a photo of it, a bald eagle pair. I think it was a pair, because there was like one with the white head and one that hadn't quite. It was the other juvenile one. I think they have like a brown head. But if you like animals and stuff, this is a great place. There's also on the pond, we get this giant pond. I've also been schooled recently on the use of the word lake and pond. It's very serious business to people that own properties with lakes and ponds. Yeah, shout out to my buddy Glenn if you're watching out there. Thank you for the education. Okay, so let's switch over to our screen and have a look at what we've collected. 1 second. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So, by the way, if you want to email yours in, up there is my email address. If you want to send it to shane@jrlab.com, I'd love to have a look at what you paint today. So, what have we got? Magical effects. Okay. We have cool magics coming out of this book. Okay. We've got some kind of sigil magic, which could be a really cool thing to explore. Another bit of kind of sigil magic with some graphical kind of like an alphabet. I love these kind of alphabets, like in Lord of the Rings. Some of you may know my wedding ring is actually a Lord of the Rings ring. The One Ring, made in New Zealand by that amazing art studio. We've got some fire magic, which I think could be fun to explore. Some kind of plasma. Look at that. Oh, that's animated. Hey, I don't know if we can do animated. Hey, that could be something we did later. Well, maybe, who knows. Some more sigil stuff. This looks like some kind of vortex. I was kind of big on the idea of doing vortexes. Or like a spiral fire magic that comes out of your hand. Some ice kind of magic. And we've got some kind of glowing orb here. And we've got, I don't know what you would call this one, like a comet. What else have we got? This one's really cool. I like this little bit here that has like different colored magic. So there's like a green one, a lightning kind of one, a fire one, the powdery kind of one, kind of square sparklies. Then we've got traditional stars. That could be fun. Maybe we have a brush that can pull that off in one go. What's your favorite magic out there? Do you have a favorite type of magic? I also put in these kind of guys because I thought these are kind of cool. They're like, I guess, golems or elemental spirits that seem to be like one particular type of magic. I don't know what's the green one gonna be, like toxic magic green. That kind of green always looks toxic to me. For anybody who knows, has anybody heard of the Toxic Avenger? He had like a mop was his magic weapon. Yeah, I think it was magical. Anyway, check it out. It was a weird cartoon from, I think, in the 90s. Um, Toxic Avenger. Okay, we've got some more glows. That's cool with the magic show. I think even this background sort of stuff is cool. Ice magic. I thought this one was interesting. It's not really magic, but there's kind of splashes that turn into people. So a splashy, watery kind of one could be cool. Some more glowing stuff. What else have we got? Like a ray fire, sun magic. Some more kind of sun, electrical, red lightning. I like this too, this spirally kind of thing. Then we've got like a 3D kind of sigil one. That'll be pretty advanced. 3D sigil painted in 2D. I put in this. I was going to get some more of these, but I forgot all about it. Magic the Gathering cards. Are you a Magic the Gathering card? You like the look of the elemental golems? Yeah, I like those. I don't know if that's what they are, but I'm calling them that so that we know what we're talking about. This is cool too. I wanted to have a go at some kind of portal. Then we've got this little thing which is all kinds of magic, right? That maybe that we can combine what we do into something. This is nice. I put in a couple of things here that you could have a look at, which is like kind of showing the steps, which is probably what we're going to follow, right? We get some shapes, blur out those shapes, use some different colors, probably work with some luminosity layers, check out some stuff like that. That one's kind of cool. Kind of looks like bad magic. Then this is cool, geometric. We could have something a bit geometric. We've got this weird. Okay, tell me this dragon doesn't look like a chicken. I don't know why, but that dragon looks like a chicken dragon. The eye and the beak make it look like a chicken dragon. Not so much from further away, but maybe it's because I have chickens and I've been looking at chickens for recently. Okay, then some cat magic. It kind of does look like a chicken, right? Okay. This cat magic is just not really magic. It's just light, but I thought, let's put it in because light is kind of what we're thinking about here. Then some like 2D, 3D, that could be an interesting effect where you have something like radiate up, but it's not really, it's 3D looking, but there'd be like planes in there that are giving it that feeling. This one's really nice. Looks super simple, but we've got this red glowing kind of spirally thing that's kind of going between this ball and that ball. So I guess you could also call these effects. Now I don't know what happened with this one. I think it's like star magic. And then potion bottles. Potion bottles, that's cool. Look, it's got smoky magic and glowing liquids. Alright. So, I think we might start off with something. Let's start off with some. This one looks good. I'm going to take this over here. I'm going to put in the ones that I think might be good. So let's put in some ice, some fire, some lightning. Let's put in the golems. The golems are cool. A portal. This one. I don't know why I want that one, but and I like the sigil stuff. Look, there's too many to choose from, isn't there? We're not going to have time to do all of those, but you can always come back and revisit this. I really like this one too. This looks like some kind of chakra magic. Like a spirit kind of magic. Spirit element. We didn't really have a spirit element thing. By the powers combined. I am Captain Planet. Okay, I'll tidy these up so we can see them in our thing. Anything else we want to capture from... I do like that one. I think I put that one already. I like that sigil, but we have another sigil that we can trade it. Trade that sigil out. Trading sigils. Didn't think... yeah, that one looks good. Let's put in the Magic the Gathering card. If you really sort of build this out, this guy's got to go in too, eh? Alright. Let's zoom out a little bit. Anything else? Oh yeah, this one. I do like this one. And do we get a lightning one? I think we have a lightning one and an ice one. Oh! Hold the phone. What's that? That one needs to go in and that one needs to go in. I don't think we looked at those close up, but these are very nice. That one can go over there. That one can go over there. Here is a fire one, and it has a little bit of the process, which, you know, is always helpful, right? Painting dark to light, getting our shapes, and getting some blur, painting in the light on top. And then this portal one looks cool. Look at that. It's also got some kind of gemstone piece. I like this idea of having like a galaxy bit or something. I don't know really what that is, but all together that looks pretty cool. I think it's designing the process of the magic use in either a video game or effects for a film. Let's see if we can just squish these up a little bit more. I think you can go on that side. You can go on that side. Alright, hello, Pubflex, thank you. We're just watching the stream tonight and socializing with some friends online. I am playing a game called Arcane Mage tonight. Your theme tonight is perfect. Okay, cool. Very nice. Okay. Shall we look at a picture of Arcane Mage? Arcane Mage. Let's get a couple of these ones. Hey, that's cool. They also did something new. Oh, that's a cool sword. Okay, there we go. Some lightning magic. Okay, that looks cool. Yeah, some sigil looking stuff. What about this one? That's cool. Lightning inside the gemstone-y. Oh no, it's like a... Alright, good. Okay, well I hope you enjoy, and thank you for joining us tonight. Yeah, sometimes if you just don't feel like drawing, you can still come along and listen and chat. Please chat with each other in the chat. Okay, so we'll start off with a simple one. Now, I did want to remind myself to save this week, because last week I didn't talk about saving. And every now and then I get just straight into it, and then I realized last week at the end of the stream that I didn't save it. So I didn't lose it, but it's not good practice, hey? I'm just going to go new and give myself... I've got this setup document here. Got my tools. Now, because this is going to be magic, I reckon today's background might need to be dark grey. What's that? Okay, oh, that's that little corner thing they put in the Mac. Alright, tell me if I get a bit far away from the microphone and you can't hear me. Get ourselves set up nice. Alright, so I'm going to bucket in this background. Holy bucket. That's very dark, isn't it? You can still see that just on your screens, though, I think. Shall I go a little bit lighter? We can always darken it up later. Yeah, that's a bit better. Alright, let's give ourselves something, some layers. Right. Okay, let's start off with this icy one. Can I use my fingers on the screen here? Yes, I can. Because there's a nice little step-by-step, why not? Okay. I'm not going to make it exactly the same, but let's get a general shape. Oh, I think I've got... Be careful that you have this on a separate layer, or if you go to smudge it, it's going to smudge all the background in. Mine just had a bit of stuff in there. Okay, what sort of brush do we want here? Now, there is this huge... Okay. I might just go with simple brushes. Basic. I do have some brushes that kind of make this kind of mark. Okay, I'm going to turn that on. Pressure, and I'm going to turn... Then I get thick and thin. So we'll start thick and then come out of it. Okay, do we want wavy or we want sharp? I feel like we want sharp. So it's coming out of this point. I'm thinking about it spreading from like a core part, maybe over here. Alright. Now, since this is icy, I'm going to go with the blue. Probably a bit darker than that to start off with might be nice. I think I might make these a little bit like shards afterwards. We'll just see. Oh, I've got to fix that. Brush size on the slider. Alright, let's try smudgy. Now, what sort of smudgy is that? We're just going to go with a standard kind of smudgy. That looks very pixelated. What's happening with my smudge? Is it the flow or is it the strength? There we go. So what's everybody up to this weekend? Anybody doing anything new and exciting? Anyone doing something fun and art related? I'm going to play with, once I've got something a bit smudgy here for the base, I'm going to play with my brush and I'm going to have a go with some blending modes. So let's try this with a bit of blending mode on the brush. Alright, I'm going to try something foggy on a brush here and something cloudy, textured. Alright, that looks pretty cool. I might do a little bit more shaping. I feel like it's now traveling this way. Oh, I've still got that thingy on. Yeah, maybe that's good for these end bits, so it gets a little bit thinner. How's you going out there? Oh, hello. Uh, Nothing special this weekend. Working on a business logo and color palette. Okay, interesting. A business logo. That sounds fun. What sort of business is that? Enter shameless self-promotion here. No, go for it. Tell us. What are you doing? I'm seeing a recording of the play of Studio Ghibli film Spirited Away. Oh, that sounds fun. I love Spirited Away. And anime turned into a live action. I don't know about these things. Okay, I would probably go because it's Ghibli. But I saw, and this is not popular opinion, I saw Lion King in the UK with my mum. And it was a special time. We were travelling together, and sadly my wonderful mother is no longer with us, and I think it was a magical time to spend with her. But the Lion King thing was just weird to me. I feel like they're I don't know, maybe it's my overthinking brain. I feel like that everything just gets milked until it's like dead these days, and I don't know. I knew what was happening. It was also weird because I know what's happening in the story. I know how it's going to go, and yeah, but everyone loves Lion King, but I love Studio Ghibli, so I want to go to the Studio Ghibli place. They have an amusement park. Again, you know, it's the world, but sometimes I feel like the feeling of the thing making money feels like it's visible, and when it becomes visible, I'm like, oh, is it any good? Like, is it going to have some creativity? Something new related to the thing that we all love and treasure, or is it just... Anyway, I'll move on. That's a bit negative. Okay. It's so good. I hope the play is as good as well. The puppets looked amazing. Puppets? Did I miss something about the puppets? If you're around next week, we can tell you about it. Okay. You can tell me about it. Okay, for sure. I would love to go to the Studio Ghibli Park in Japan one day. Yeah. Me too. Totally. Maybe we should have a group trip. I've been to Japan once, but I was very quick. I'm gonna try and push some of these darker bits back up into there to give it a bit more with my smudger. You know, I never used to adjust the settings much when I was younger, and I would just paint and think that the smudger would just do magical stuff. But if you don't change the settings, like the difference between doing the difference between having a strength of this and something more gentle, and the same with the flow, even if I leave that at 100, so look what it does to it. You can see some weird shape there. But if I turn the flow up, oh, it's still doing, it's slightly different, but you want to make sure you get it the way you like it. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want, and that can be the brush too, right? Oh, that's nice. No, that's not nice. Alright, I think we'll call the blue lightning-ish one done. I could have a little bit more glow around the edge there. I think I liked that one for the glow. Oh, whoa. That was... Oh, I'm on a smudger. I think that needs a little bit of hue variation too. Big brush, big brush. Big and bold. Okay. Oh, it's this thing. No, it's getting a bit over the top now. Alright, so we're going to be using a lot of color dodge to get these kinds of effects things. Adele was better when she wasn't rich and happy. Oh, maybe that's true. Gotta try a fire one. This has a little bit more structure. By the way, that was all on one layer, so I can just turn that baby off. So there's what are we gonna call this? Ice lightning or something, or just magic blast, ice magic blast, ice fire. Alright, so I'm going to go a bit more shapely with this one. And then let's see if we can fit in a portal. I want to do a portal. So maybe this one's going to be a little bit more between two parts. So I'm going to start out with the dark. Actually, let's make it like combine fiery and sigil. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, I don't think we have enough time to pull off a golem. I want to, but the rock and the ice one looks pretty cool. The plane. Okay, so this is going to take a little bit to build out these shapes, I think. A little bit of stuff breaking off. I want this. Can you see that? You can. Good. Two that I'm working on. I want something like this and like this. So here we go. We're combining three things. I'm going to have this one. Don't do that. And something a bit like this one. Can I fit those all together? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I'm going to have it spinning this way. Can you guys hear the chicks? Every now and again. They grow so fast. The ducks though, oh my goodness, the ducks. I never thought I would love a little creature as much as I love my puppy. But clearly now I'm not going to be able to kill them. Oh my goodness. I mean, not that I was planning on killing them. But yeah, we were thinking mainly the ducks would be for a homestead here. So maybe we just kill their babies. That sounds even more messed up. Anyway, we'll see. Definitely, if apparently male drakes can be a little bit aggressive. So all this is new to me, so I'm going to mess it up and you'll be here for the journey when I'm distraught and confused about what to do. Or the week that we have to, like, send the chickens to freezer camp. I heard someone call it freezer camp, and now I think it's a nice way to kind of explain it. It looks so much more different on my screen than when I see what you got in contrast. I can draw and then look on the other side. So, Mancho, which one are you painting? What type of one are you painting? The blue one, like you were doing before. You keep making it, you keep over smoothing it. That's easy to do. Remember, you can always bring it back in, right? Like if I got a bit too smoothy with that one, I can bring back in a little bit more, like that. A bit more precision. 100% strength, let's turn that down a bit. And 100% flow, that's not good. Okay, there we go. And you do. Time to get lighter. Okay, let's try a little bit of alpha. This one was giving me a good glow before, I think. Oh, that one looks good too. Let's give it a go. What have we got? No, I've got a smudger. Let's try color dodge brush. Yeah, that's gonna work, I think. Now it kind of looks like it's a tree on fire. I'm gonna have to sort that out. Okay, let's check. Now that we've got the shape, do we even need that bottom bit? We could probably ditch it. Yeah, let's ditch it. Oh no, we still need a bit more shaping going on. Let's put that underneath and see how we go. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. Now, maybe it needs some sigilly bits. Let's try... I'm going to try some other tricky thing here. No, that's terrible. Okay, well, maybe we just used it for the shape. That doesn't have to be the end. Alright, so I'm going to go back to regular brush so we don't control. I also want to put in some crazy white. Oh. How's everyone else going? It took off better than I expected. Thank you. We need some crossovers too, don't we? Flames don't just go all around like that, they cross over and... Shall we merge that down? I need some break-offs. Oh. Whoa! Hello! Like a phoenix, but also a snake eating its own tail. Yeah, I can see that. A phoenix snake. Oh, thank you, Buri. Welcome. I like your little dinosaur. Then we can tidy those up. These need to join on actually. And I think for this one we want to turn the strength up a bit. It's doing weird stuff. Oh, that might be these. Okay, some of the work for us with those little shapes. That it's nice. Those nice little magical bits. Okay, let's go back to that colour. And okay, that looks good. Alright, now it's tidy up time. Now, I was smudging. Why is it wooing me? Clock. That means we need to restart the music. Let's see what else we got. Alright. Now I might even use the mixer brush here. Let's get a mixer. Let's see what that does. Ooh, that's cool. That would be that thing. And now we're gonna paint like a sculptor. The boss has said she needs to be fed, and a disaster. I think the boss is getting in trouble right now. The boss being my girl dog. Good night, Muncho. Good night, Pupflex. I'm gonna do a few more minutes here and then I'll be finished. Thank you for joining us today. If you would like to share, I'd love to see what you made in today's session. I hope you enjoyed painting something very different than we have done recently. Some magical effects, some fires and some ices. Anything that's bugging me in there? Nope. I think maybe a little bit there. I think I'm calling that done. Actually, a little bit of glow underneath. Let's do it. Let's do a little bit of that one. No, that one. No. No, that's not. Let's see what else we got. No, not leaves. That's what we need. A little bit of smoke. Let's try it underneath, or at least on an own layer, and then we'll call it done. I'm going to turn the opacity all the way down. Stop. Alright, we might leave it there. Thank you for joining us on the stream. Please visit jrartlab.com and check out if you would like to improve your painting skills. We do private classes as well as group sessions for adults and children. I hope you all had a wonderful Friday painting session, and I will see you all next week. Bye. Thank you, everybody.